Wagwan! I've got an alternative start. Ted.
Hi, pal.
Oh, now you're interested, huh?
Oh.
There you go.
We're going to talk then?
Yeah, so let's talk.
Sorry.
Welcome to episode 5
Oh shit, yeah.
of an Earful podcast.
Episode 5?
Episode 5.
Yeah.
And we are joined here by
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Alex Smith.
Not by choice. They just sort of brought me in.
Bullied her into it.
It was bullying, character building, same thing. You alright, mate? You having a good time? Yeah? Ted,
Dog on the table. Dog on the table.
get down.
No, down. Come on.
Love you, mate, but now's not the time. I can give you kisses later.
Once we get a fair amount of episodes deep, we can make a compilation of like 10 interruptions.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like a name for us, or TED Interruptions. TED Talks.
Drinking
TED
games.
Barks. TED Talk. TED Barks, there you go.
Every time we have to stop for Ted, you take a drink.
Yeah. That's a drinking game.
10 minutes in. Worth it.
He just keeps rooting and tooting, doesn't he?
Do you want pop?
Oh, I need to.
Listen here, you little bitch. This ain't really all goddamn rooting and tooting. We don't even know where that actually came from. We were just sat there one night, weren't we? I just turned around and did it to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
To me, it sounds like Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice.
Ooh.
Oh, he does, doesn't he? Yeah.
I have the impression to do that's not one I had on to listen, isn't it? Fuck.
It's pretty spot on.
Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
Can't hear
fine.
me very well.
No. So I'll bring you into the mix.
I'll just buddy up with Smith.
Oh, yeah.
How's this?
Oh, well, fine. Okay, it's fine.
No, carry on. we were talking about reaching places, weren't we? Uranus was one of them.
Yeah,
So.
our demographic, Uranus, we're trying to hit.
Yeah, he's got a thing on his phone that says like where people have been, like
So-
who's listened to the podcast on the planets and
Yeah,
stuff.
we get
The
to see-
planets. Yeah.
Nice.
Sadly,
What?
Saturn, Uranus.
100% Earth. So if you could promote this podcast a bit more, really, we want to go at least Jupiter.
I'm talking.
I'm
galactic.
feeling Jupiter.
What does it feel like?
I don't know.
That was a dad joke on it.
Yeah.
I thought I was somebody dad jokes, considering how many children I don't have. Yeah. That's crazy. I've got dad jokes without the responsibility of shitty nappies. It's great. Absolutely fine dad joke.
Right, so what should we start with first then?
Well, you've not seen the Child's Play trailer, have you?
I have not.
Do you want to watch it?
I do.
I'll watch it again. I'm well involved.
We believe that happiness is about more than entertainment. It's about being known,
Oh.
understood.
Do you know who's voicing him?
Yeah, it's Hamill in it.
Best friend.
Oh.
So they're going with a whole similar start to the original Child's Play then?
Yeah.
Supermarket
Kind of.
killer.
Yeah, it's definitely going to
Possessing the doll or whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah, have you not seen its face yet? The doll?
Yeah.
It looks weird, doesn't
Just
it?
see, it looks like pure CGI, doesn't it? But like, it just
Very
doesn't look as
glazed
good.
over.
Yeah.
I've never seen the original though, so weirdly I'm excited.
Do you know what? I've
about
not
it.
either.
I feel like it was a bit before its time. I don't think it was appreciated enough. It's like a
Like an underrated.
yeah. What's the word I kind of look for? Like a cult classic kind of thing. You know, it's look back on now and you sort of go, mate, that was sick. But like back in the day, people were like, yeah, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't really impressed by it. I feel like there's a lot of films like that, especially in the horror genre. Like they're a bit before the time, or like not enough people appreciated them.
Yeah.
It's concerning.
I'd say that's pretty fair. It's like The Crow, isn't it?
Crow's definitely
Yeah.
one.
Definitely a cult classic.
1988, Child's Play came out.
Blimey.
Although I don't know. Would have
Could you hear Ted Munch's answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was probably having a look at something. Yeah. I don't know
There we
what.
go.
And then you looked down and you just stopped.
Fuck's
I love how we all stopped to drink at the same time.
Matty just swallowed spit. That's how Matty does things. You know when you tell him to do something, he does the complete opposite. Breathe. And just fucking stops. You couldn't even take a part of it. Sorry. That wasn't intended.
You've done these like every single time since like high school.
High school, yeah. I always wait for someone to be taking a drink and just fucking... That would just be unexpected. Even I don't know when it's coming either. It's like a tip. Like, it just comes out. And it's like... yeah.
There we go.
You took your drink that time. Mike, can I open your Red Bulls to piss you off?
You what? What? It's mad because you like the mic picks that up like louder than you think.
Well, yeah, so you had fart in there and someone would know.
I got extras from fucking Alien in here.
Everything.
That's a good film, Alien, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you reckon about Prometheus? And
What is there a
Alien
new Prometheus coming out?
Well, it's not Prometheus, but like there's Prometheus, Alien Covenant, and there'll be a third one of that installment. Because
I love the first two, Alien and Aliens. They're just peak of the whole franchise, I think. After that,
three was okay.
That's it.
In the
It's
whole
just okay,
foundry,
isn't it?
Yeah.
You can buy into the second one easy, picking up from the first. And
Yeah, with
everything.
Nuke. Remember the little kid Nuke, and you was like, oh, I'm rooting for her. Oh, she's gonna survive now. Spoiler alert! Yeah, if you've not seen it by now, everyone dies. Even the aliens, Earth's destroyed, no ships left. The camera crew stop filming halfway through because they'll die. It's just cameras rolling. Why would you ruin that?
Do it every episode. There's at least one burp. So if you want to pitch in,
I'll do a bottom burp.
feel free.
I'll just
Like Matty's
Little
incident earlier.
That was a close shot.
The thing is though, is that we've all been there. Like, here's a close example. Well, no, it's not even a close example. It's a proof. Like, no, it's genuinely true. This an ex-girlfriend and myself were in my flat, and I mean, she used to like all these monster rippers. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, I was envious. Like, I've never been envious in a flat. Right? But this girl, fuck, every time. But it was like no effort. Like, she'd be deadpan faced, and she'd fart, and you'd know about it every time. Mornings were the worst. Fucking, you'd fly out of bed. But I thought, you know what? I'm gonna match this. I'm not being effeminate in this relationship, but it turns out I was, because I just decided to squeeze, and I did a farted, but a little nugget flew out. It pissed me off, right? But the thing is, right, this is what got me worse. Is that instead of being embarrassed about it and not telling her, I sort of just went, ah! And I just screamed and went, oh shit! And I ran to the toilet, and that was it. That was it. I shouldn't be like, I do apologise, I must go to the toilet, so I must make it premises. Like, I should have been more discreet about it, but it was a panic. Because, bear in mind, it would have been okay if I'd have been like 13, 14 years old, but I wasn't. Like, I paid tax, I was paying tax at this point. A tax-paying man, a working man, and I fucking, a little nugget flew out. Pissed me off. Fucking hindsight now, looking back at it.
Too soon.
How many minutes are we in already, mate? I'm gonna go off like milk. Watch.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Oh, mate, I've got plenty of material. Yeah, that was the time I literally, as an adult, nearly fucking full on shat myself. Yeah.
So, how long have we known you now?
Oh goodness. Well, we're in 2019 now. When did we start high school? 2006.
6.
So it'd been a year after that, about 2007. So,
Shit.
12 years.
Holy shit.
And all that's changed is that I can do more impressions and I got a beard. I'm still the same height. That's pretty much
Fairly accurate, yeah. I'll give you that.
4 foot fuckle then, 4 foot fuckle now. Not actually 4 foot fuckle, just to clarify.
Apart from when you got your Mohican.
Oh, mate, that Mohican.
Yeah, got to be punk, haven't you? Got to have a punk attitude towards life. Spit on
Did you ever see it? The blonde one?
Yeah.
It was a masterpiece.
Yeah, we've all been there. I could do it again. It wouldn't go to the back, but I could do it in the front. I'm not doing it ever again, but just Halloween comes along and I feel like I want to be like fucking Johnny Napalm from Guitar Hero. Here's your bloke, I'll do it. Honestly, I would go out on a night out with like a Guitar Hero guitar and I would walk around riffing. I'd happily do that in the middle of clubs. Like, why? But I feel like clubs would be like, why are you bringing in a weapon? Like, mate,
It's a piece of plastic.
I understand they're called an axe.
This could be the next thing at Download. Like you take a
That's
guitar
gosh,
controller with you, we'll go to Doghouse
Oh my
on the
God,
Thursday
that is the
night
gosh.
and the Wednesday and Thursday night.
Yes.
Take it in with you and just shred.
Yes. Yes.
Plan.
That's going. I mean,
Just get the guitar strap on it. You're fucking sorted.
oh man, just riffs everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, do the solo, I'm like, yeah, I'm in. Whammy in. Yeah, down. I'm in.
We've had some mad times at demo, haven't we?
Download was an experience. My first one, well, was it? No, you lot have already been, haven't you? Or was it your first one?
My first time as well.
So
Me
mine
and
mine
Matt went the year previous, didn't we?
Yeah.
So you did 2017?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did 2018 for the first time, didn't we?
2018.
Was that your first time?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Fuck.
And it was kind of a no holds barred event for me. I sort of just went, do you know what? 5 days of drinking, I can do that. Fuck it, I'll do 6. And I did. So that's that story I was telling you about. So before we even got to download, bear in mind, on the Tuesday night I finished work and I went out to the pub and then I came home about 3-4 o'clock in the morning. By this time, I've got cans deep everywhere that I can. Excuse the pun. And I slept for an hour, then packed a bag, and then I bought like loads of stuff, like obviously cans wise, but about a week before. Packed it all in this bag, and then Sean came and picked me up. And literally, I was wearing that whole like Hawaiian shirt thing, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were.
Like, no one else was dressed up for this. I was like, I'm going in. This is the occasion. And so 6 o'clock in the morning, cracking open cans. I'm just going for it. Like, I'm sat on like the street corner. I look like I'm homeless with a big bag, Hawaiian shirt, cracking cans open. Sean picks me up, and then met up with you guys, and I just carried on drinking cans. And I was just being a general menace to sobriety, really. And then most of the way through the trip, gets to the point where I need to pee. So we're in Sean's car, traveling 70 miles per hour down the fucking motorway. And so I sort of, illegally, unclip my seatbelt and I put myself in the footwell of the car.
Okay.
So, because I wasn't comfortable with Sean seeing my dick just yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he
We're
was
not
just
even-
fine.
we're not even- yeah.
At least get a day in and
you know what I
then
mean?
show
Yeah.
your dick.
We're breaking.
Makes sense.
But no, it turns out it just went straight out. Like, fuck it. So I bought these little red cups, you know, like American parties do. Like, oh fuck yeah, yeah. Like
I
American
think
parties.
we did that, didn't we? You,
Yeah.
we went.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, they're
Red
convenient.
cups, you got it, yeah.
They're convenient, brilliant. But I decided to fill my first red cup with piss. And so I filled it most of the way up. And I go, right, Sean, do the window down. So he does, electric window that goes down as it does. I throw the first cup out. Everything's great. Everything's all good. So I've
Bear
actually-
in mind, me and Lon are in the car in front, right? So Lon's driving and I'm like, what the fuck is Smith doing? I turn around and all I can see is his arse crack in the fucking front window and then just stuff being done. I thought, why is he just chucking shit out the window? Like, obviously I didn't realise what you're doing.
So
Like,
unknowingly to him, he's just like, what's Smith throwing out? He's probably throwing out cans. No, he's not. Unbeknown to everyone, bar Sean, right? So now the second cup I'm filling up. I filled it right to the top and I'm like, right, Sean, do the window down again. Off he does. And as I've thrown it out, the wind's caught it,
It
right?
comes back at you.
Oh yeah, it blows.
Oh, no.
The whole liquid, pretty much most of the cup sprays back in over me and Sean. So immediately I panic because I'm like, oh, I'm covered in piss. But Sean's crying, laughing. My concern wasn't with him at the moment because I was just looking where I am and down at my arms and stuff, my face, and going, look at Sean. I'm like, like, he's covered in my piss, yeah. He's trying to maintain driving, right? So I'm like, oh no, right? So I go to the back of the car, I'm getting baby wipes out. Bear in mind, my right hand's pinching the end of my belly. I haven't finished pissing yet, right? So I'll hold it. I'm baby wiping Sean's face, arms, steering wheel, all this side of him, and then baby wiping myself, got rid of all that, got another red cup out, finished with this. Off I went, everything was good. Right, we got that third cup went out just fine, I fucking made sure. It gets worse though, because you know, I describe. You know when you laugh that hard, right, and your stomach's like tenses up because you've been laughing that much, and it just hurts.
I'm experiencing it right now.
So it's got to that stage where we're both just crying, laughing. We can't catch a breath. Right, he's still trying to concentrate and going, wetting ourselves. Right, it got to that stage where I'm jiggling about that much that. The best way to describe it is when you were a kid, you used to jiggle around loads, and then you needed to throw up. Yeah. Well, that got to that stage, right? And I went, Sean, you have to do the window down again. And he goes, what? Do you need to pee again? I went, nah, I need to throw up. But he started laughing at that even harder. He thought I was joking. And I was like, no, Sean, we got inside. I really need you to put the window down now. And it gets about three quarters of the way down. Wah! All the while, these two are in the car in front, obviously. Now, Matty's all cottoned on at this point. That he's doing something. That he's really...
obviously, 70 miles per hour. Smith's head just pops out the window, his fringe is going. And
Not
then,
behind Sean's car.
No,
we're in front.
Yeah.
Right, so you're looking in the mirror.
So now I'm in the window, I pop my head out, and then I can just see Smith just throwing up all in the
so
side, and
my
this
head is-
vomit is just flying everywhere.
Yeah, there's a massive truck behind us just hitting the grill of it. I'm so sorry. I'm hoping that my words will just carry on into the grill of the fucking truck. I'm so sorry. And off it goes, but no. So I threw up about 3 or 4 times, and Matty manages to actually film it of me just going, "Whoa," and then I look there, and wind's blowing against my face. Thumbs up, everything's good, and then literally about 10 minutes later, after me and Sean have literally calmed down, because I'm going, I maintained it, everything was good, cracked open another can and carried on drinking like nothing had happened. But the fact of the matter is, before we'd even fucking set foot in Download, I'd managed to piss and near enough spray Sean in sick as well. So
Jesus Christ.
And Sean,
Before
like,
entering down.
yeah.
and Sean didn't have a pleasant time at Download.
No, like,
I had a bad time.
He didn't give a shit, did he?
No.
he's, honestly, in any given situation, he's the most positive person I've ever met in my entire life. Like, he could get stabbed and he'd be like, well, at least I didn't get stabbed twice. Like, he's the kind of person who he just sees the bright side and everything. Like, I'm quite cynical. Like, someone would be like, oh, you know, every cloud has a silver lining, but I just see the fucking cloud. Like, that's me. Like, but I'm like, every silver lining has a fucking cloud, and the cloud's bigger than the fucking silver lining. But no, Sean's just like, nah, like...
I mean, that happened on the first day, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like the second day in, he put his jeans on top of the gazebo, didn't he?
Well, this is even worse.
To dry off.
This is even worse. It was that night, because we set up all the tents, and it rained in the night, and he didn't actually put himself fully in his tent.
His feet were like
His
hanging out.
feet and the...
And his
the best part of his knees were hanging out because he was that healthy.
Oh, okay.
It was just this like stiff
Yeah.
feet sticking out.
He's literally sticking out of the tent and it was raining all over
Like
his
Wizard of
legs.
Oz, wasn't it?
Yeah, honestly, it was fucking brilliant. And he sort of woke up, his shoes were fucked, everything like from knee down was just wet. And we were like, Sean, what are you going to do? And he goes, well, it's a sunny day today. I'll just wipe my jeans on top of the gazebo. Everything was right. Alright, I'm so glad you got this sunny optimism, mate. Because fuck it, if it happened to me, I'd be throwing a strop. I'm a little bit of a stroppy little shit. I'll not lie. I get like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like not moody, but like
Annoyed.
no, it's
Aggravated.
we're getting there. What's the word? Like, I'll throw a strop, I'll throw a paddy.
Yeah.
Like, I get really like that. Like, if something's not going my way, sulk! There we go. Sulk. I get sulky. I'm a really moody person when someone's not going my way. I'm like, oh, fine then. And I'll pull bottom lip out. My bottom lip is hanging in the air, it would be a tricking hazard sort of thing. I get like that. But Sean was just like, yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. Still breathing, the sun's still shining, it'll dry.
Did it work? Did his plan work?
Temporarily, until it
Ish.
rained again the next night, and his jeans were still on top of the
He
canopy.
completely forgot about uns. Then we woke up in that morning and the top of the gazebo had dipped into a puddle, which his jeans were just laying.
So he was just in.
Well, he just left them there. He didn't bother moving them.
But luckily, he had a second pair, so he was alright. Was it shorts he was wearing, not jeans?
Yeah, it's like 3/4. or
Three
something,
quarters, wasn't it? Yeah, because I was wearing the same.
Went to his shoes as well.
Yeah, his shoes went
Yeah.
off and all, and then so he had to go out. He had to go out in the wet shoes. So octopusing around.
No,
slap
he
foot.
put his wellies after him. No, he went and bought some wellies.
That's what it
didn't
was,
he?
yeah. So we went out in his wet shoes, bought some wellies, and then came back and just left his shoes to dry, and it was great. But by the time Sunday came along, we were actually all leaving and packing up. Everything was dry, and he goes, "Told you to work out, boys." I was like, "No, I mean, that's great, but you needed those things."
No, we got to talk about
I
what
didn't-
his tent started leaking.
Yeah.
So he came back and
He
his
fucking
whole
caved
tent
in, did it?
and sleeping bag was completely soaked. So yeah, and then he ended up sleeping in a
like living room bit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of like
The middle area of the two.
That
so
area
bad.
of the tent, yeah, like literally just spooning like no, yeah, he was using like the candles as like a headrest or something.
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, he developed what we like to call Lego hand syndrome. Fuck off. It's like Lego hand syndrome, so like his hands were just consistently like that because we were so used to having cans that our hands only knew that, right? So we were in the doghouse tent, and we did actually bring cans with us. And then at one point, he'd finished his can, fucking launched it because you don't care when you're a download. Oh, the fucking stewards can pick it up, the pricks. You're appreciated, but
Still pricks.
yeah. And at one point, he's just dancing, right? He's on a good time with the Lego hands. And he takes a swig from his Lego hand. There's no can in it. And we're going, what are you doing? He goes, oh, there was a can there a second ago. It's like, no, mate, you launched it, you finished it, it's gone, it's done. He was like,
He was just stood there really happy though, dancing with his Lego ones,
yeah. Like
having the best time, as if he still had a full can.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Fucking hell. Mad. Absolutely mad. Plenty of stuff happened. Ended up playing like Edward Cannons.
Oh, great game.
Yeah, lethal though, because one of our mates managed to bring a dog collar to download, and unknowingly she hugged me from behind, and I was like, oh, do you know, this is affection. It's not often I get this. This is nice. Nah, it wasn't affection to like show me love or anything. It was to put the dog collar on me, right? So it was a pink sparkly dog collar, and that used to light up. So that got put around my neck, and then somehow during this time, because I was just cans deep, I just didn't want to move from my chair. And I'm pretty sure it was either Matty or it was your little brother who managed to tie string to this dog collar and then tie it to a chair, which I had no idea about. And then someone went, oh right, Alex, let's go to fucking such and such a place. I went, oh, do you know what? I do need more cans. Off up I get it, and then my chair starts coming with me. Well, what's going on? What's this? I feel a strain on my neck from this dog collar and chair tied to it. So I've got 3 cans on each hand, duct taped. So I'm not escaping this. I thought, I'm naffed. And then so I've got to try and sort of like stand on the string that's connected to the chair in my neck and sort of like yank my neck and my body away from the string so it'll snap.
Yeah.
So then I can run. And then what I did was I managed after about 5 minutes of just unsuccessfully just putting my foot on the strings trying to snap it. It just wasn't happening. One foot just managed to catch it perfectly. It snaps and I was like, yes, great, and I fuck off. Right? And I tried to go to other people's tents and go like, get this dog collar for me quicker because I can't do it. And people are going, no, it's things. Oh no, I don't care. That's not the question. I'm asking, is it? I'm like, just get it off me. And they go, no, you think it. I'm like, I don't care if I suit it or not. That's not what I'm asking. I'm telling you to take it off me. And after about 5 minutes, again, no, it was a good 20 minutes of running around people's tents. Eventually, some dude goes, I'll help you out, mate. And he takes it off. And then he tries to pass it to M. Cook, who she was playing Edward Cannons with me as well. She was the one chasing behind me, telling other people not to take it off me. And they were all believing her and trusting in her, but not me. I'm like, I'm the one afflicted here. Like, you need to help me out. Eventually, like I said, some dude takes it off, and then he gives it to M. As if I was no, because she'll end up putting it back on. And then I managed to kick it out of her hands. We never saw it again.
And that was the end of that.
Jesus Christ.
And then
That was like
we had a
30.
time when we came back to camp and we had that random guy.
See, I wasn't.
I remember
at
this.
point.
Well, basically, we'd come back from Doghouse, so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was.
That was a
what
Wednesday
time was
night.
it?
I don't know. It must have been about midday. It wasn't actually.
No, it was at night.
Was it?
Yeah, because
He was in
It must have
London.
been getting dark then.
Yeah.
it must have been about 9, 10 o'clock. Because I.
Oh no, we'd been out to like the village or something,
Yeah.
and we came back, and
I remember hearing
we all
about
sat around,
this,
and then we was like, right, see, we get some cans out. So then our can went to go into our tent, unzipped it. He had a look in, looked back at us, and he was like, he looked back in again, and he was like, someone's in our tent. I was like, what? I was like, why would someone be in our tent? So we unzipped it full. We all looked inside, and it was this guy with like a fucking like tie-dye t-shirt on, spooning our creative strongbow. I was like, fuck off. So we went up to him, started shaking him, like, what are you doing here? And he was like,
Oh, this is my tent.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's my tent. I was like,
No, it's not.
No,
it's
it's
not
not.
your fucking tent. And he was like, it is. He was like, they're all asleep in here. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I was like,
Yeah,
there's
'cause
no way all these mates are asleep in our tent.
Wasn't he pointing at like different drinks and going, that's the dark
Yeah.
fruits that I brought? It's like, well, no, it isn't. 'Cause it's not in the right tent. Because I remember Etch getting furious. Etch was just going like, you're in the wrong tent. He's like, I brought these saucepans. He's arguing with Etch back and forth, and Etch going, no, you didn't, because that's mine. This dude's like, no. And that went on for a good 5 or 10 minutes. I knew because you told
He
me.
just
all
eventually
about
walked off, didn't he?
No,
In the
I
end?
don't know what he was on, but he was completely.
He was
spaced
gone.
out. Yeah.
Gone.
it. Mongoloid. Yeah.
So we checked all the pods in the tent to make
Yeah.
sure no one was asleep in our like
It's
thing.
clear, it was just that random
Everything was
guy.
clear. It was just him on his own. And then we eventually got him out of the tent, and we stood in there for a second, and I was like, where's your camp at? And he was just looking around like...
Well, what the fuck do you do in that situation? It's so random.
Well, we just sent him on his way.
Well, yeah.
Shipped him off.
I mean, God knows where he ended up.
I remember the first time I went to download, I went with my brother. I was 17, so not really allowed to drink, but still doing it because it was my birthday while I was at download.
What, 16 into 17 or 17 into 18?
17 into... No, 16 into 17. So when I'm in a fucking good time.
Yeah.
And Thursday I got miserable because there's no bands on.
Yeah,
and it's
so
just
yeah.
camping in shitty weather.
Yeah,
But it's still a laugh. I remember it being Saturday night going into Sunday. And I woke up about 2 in the morning and all you hear is, I'm squirting! I was like, what have I just heard? And then this group of people running around Blue Camp going, I made a squirt! It's finally happened! I was like, it's day 4 of download. That cannot be a good thing. And that really summed up download for me, but it was one of the highlights.
That's great.
Fucking horrible.
Thing is though, that wouldn't have been that would have been like a natural product. Do you know what I mean?
But imagine the mess on the tent.
We've got a dog on the top.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst
Besides-
part. Like, I've done it, boys! Like, yeah, you're covered in something that you do not want to be covered in, mate.
Wait,
Which
you're
is-
also covered in it for the next 24 hours, and if you stay till Monday, 48.
Oh, my question is just, how long has he been trying that for? For him to finally get it done.
And shout
Like,
to his friends.
Yeah.
I did it!
I did it!
How many times have they heard that story? That's the best part about it. How many times did they sort of sit there and go like this, and he's been trying to do this for years now. And then one day, like they're just all sat around a fire like, tonight's the night, boys. I'm gonna fucking make it happen. And he does, he just sits and off he pops. That was an odd sound,
It
that one.
was perfect. We'll cut that up and it'll just be the beginning of these.
You know what I mean? Okay.
What are you looking forward to for this download?
Tool, 100%. I want to see Tool. There's other bands I do want to see. Obviously, they've not even released a full lineup yet, have they? Is it, or is it fully?
No, it's full now.
Is it full now? Oh, I don't think I've seen all the full lineup yet. So there's a few bands. Like it's like old school bands that I want to see that I haven't seen before. So, pardon me, like stuff like Lamb of God, Slayer, because it's a final.
Yeah.
Is it, I don't think it's a final UK show. I think it's final arena show. It's not really like an arena, is it? But you know what I mean?
I thought it was the final UK.
Yeah,
Bloody
so
looking at
They'll come back. How many times have bands gone, oh yeah, it's our final UK, and it's you're lying.
the lineup up.
So it's Lamb of God, Slayer, Tool. There's a few, I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's a few bands on there that are playing that are good. There's people in the hardcore bands that I listen to quite often. They've been playing over the past couple of years. So stuff like Malevolence. They had Not Loose last year. Who else played? Higher Power. So is that all of it?
Yeah, zoom in and have a look.
Right.
I'm excited
Robert
for
Zombie.
Hector Shikari doing a
Like,
surprise.
download is the best thing because you get a chance to like go and discover those bands that you like and you've not listened to much, but you go and see them live and it persuades you
Yeah.
more to like.
Well, when me and you went, was it 2017?
Yeah.
We loved Idols, and we were telling everyone in our group,
Well,
come watch Idols, come
yeah.
watch Idols. No one went to watch them. We got to see them in this tiny tent, and it was probably
Yeah.
one of the best shows I watched. It
There
was,
was only like a fair few people
Yeah.
there, but the energy
but
was
they all
like,
loved
yeah,
it and
yeah.
knew them. It was so good.
And now they're like playing massive
Yeah.
venues, aren't they? Now
And then
it's
Leeds.
crazy. These
Front of the
people-
Kerrang magazines.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Oh yeah, Diane Order there as well. That's going to be interesting.
On that same stage, like a couple of hours before them, is Power Trip, and they're kind of like it's like crossover. So like it's difficult to. I can't think of any crossover bands right now. So imagine like I don't know, New Age Anthrax, but without the bullshit. Don't get me wrong, Anthrax are alright, but like it's like it's proper riffy stuff. So no way, Power Trip playing. Oh, there you go. Anthrax are actually playing as well on a Sunday. There you go. So people will be like, I swear I saw this band yesterday. You saw a better version of them. Yeah, so there's a fair few bands playing that. Obviously, it's not as
Packed.
yeah, it's not as.
It's very
hardcore
spaced
probably.
out, innit?
Yeah, it's difficult really. I mean, there's a few bands I see. But I just download's a good time, innit?
But that's what's fun about download. Like, I'm going purely for Slipknot because it's me.
You're your favourite band of the world, aren't you?
Yeah. But regardless, I know I'm gonna have a good time and
Well,
enjoy it. That's
yeah.
why we went, wasn't it? It's just the atmosphere.
Yeah, like even if I
Download.
saw one year that the lineup was even good, I'd still go just for the
Yeah, it's
experience.
so fun. You just have a
Just
laugh.
just the Wednesday, if you do the 5 days camping, the Wednesday and the Thursday before, and
That's not so bad. That's not so bad. No, there's a Friday. I'd probably just have a day where I'm just with you guys. Go, I want to see this. I'll come with you. Like, and then Saturday and Sunday. That's when I'll go on the travels.
Yeah.
That's what I always do. Honestly, like last year, I just went. I was like, where's Alex? And he was like, oh, he's in that bloody tent again, cartwheeling his head off.
So here's a good question. Obviously, your music taste in comparison to us, yeah, we all like rock music, but obviously you're into like different sort of bands.
Yeah.
So what kind of started you discovering, or like what genre would you define it as?
Well, it's essentially hardcore. Yeah.
Yeah. So what made you start listening to hardcore bands, or what got you into them in the first place?
Well, it was originally when it was sort of listening to like sort of the mainstream stuff when obviously there was like, you know, Linkin Park, System of a Down,
Yeah.
short bands like that. But I got really sidetracked by the really heavy parts of that. Like
Yeah, because you went into like Devil's Wear Prada and
yeah, so I went into like sort of like the metalcore side of it, but this was like the metalcore that was sort of coming up then.
Yeah.
So it was very different to what metalcore was back in the day. There's other bands from ages ago. I mean, like this is talking about when we were either just born or we were still crawling around in nappies and shitting ourselves. Where people were out in America.
He does that now, doesn't
Yeah. So they'd be a very close call, mate. But listen, all I'm saying is don't worry about shitting yourself, because as an adult I can say that I've done it too. May have been only a pipper, but a pipper.
you just gotta
still
accept it,
counts.
and shit happens.
Slime?
Quite shit happens. Not where you want it to, but it happens nonetheless. Usually, we brought up to do it in toilets, but every now and then, you wear a nappy, it's going to be alright. That's my problem.
It's all green.
You just got to do it. Well, I hope it's not. You want some consistency.
Yeah, you don't want a runny one.
No.
So anyway,
Sorry, man. We got really sidetracked. So yeah, like there's like the metalcore acts of like you say, Devil Wears Prada, August Burns Red, and sort of things like that I sort of started going into, and then, like I say, I don't go for like. It's weird to explain. I go for the extreme parts of music. So when there's bits in it where, like, say for example, the vocalist just like does vocals that are just inaudible, low, disgusting. You think, why? You do. Half the time, I do sit there and go like, "Oh, it's impressive," but like, why do you do it? But at the same time, like, it works. And then I just started going down that venture. But like bands like System of a Down, like, it's funny. I was listening to them today. Like, their first album, the self-titled one. Like, there's I forgot what song it is. I think it's like the opening one, Sweet Pea. Like, it was just mad because it just wasn't normal to hear. Do you know what I mean? It was quite obscure, out there, and people were like, it was like Marmite. You either hated it or wanted it on the end of a knife. You didn't really know how to sort of deal with that. So I really like the extreme sides of like the metal. So like, fucking when people just throw it all out there, and I'm like, but like there's loads of concepts in that in hardcore. Like with all music, like say for example Rise Against, if memory serves, they're all vegetarian and vegan. So they are a society of people who try and push out. They don't tell you have to go vegan or you're not allowed to listen to our band ever again. They're not like that. They're quite open about it. They just say, like, listen, if you want to change the world, like you say you really want to do, like start changing by yourself and going forward from there. So Rise Against, big concept band, and then obviously like people would like listen to it and go like, yeah, this is good, but I want the message to be heavier and more sort of like forced upon you. And that's when hardcore bands sort of just went, all right, we can do that. We'll shout at you, tell you piece of shit.
hold my beer.
Yeah, pretty much. Or if they're a straight edge, it was Beck's Blue or whatever. Or they just didn't drink at all. I've been there. I did straight edge. I've been there, done that, wore that t-shirt. 3.5 years I did that.
Yeah, I was going to say you did a good stint
of completely being devoid of life, but I mean, I think not. It's a really good thing. I'll always back people with straight edge. Like if you can do it, crack on, and it's a really good lifestyle to follow. It's just I decided not to pursue it anymore because it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I felt I did it the wrong way around. Like people made a community out of it and branched out and like made bands out of it. Like went on tours like across Europe. Like I've got friends who do it. Bit of Youth being one of them. If memory serves, they're all straight edge and or vegan vegetarian. and they've done like massive Euro tours, and you wouldn't really think about it as like sort of like your normal day-to-day person. You wouldn't think, oh, that band's, you know, they're going across Europe, they're spreading the message, they're spreading something good, but they're doing something amazing, and that's something I've always sort of backed and appreciated, especially with the hardcore scene. 'Cause people come into that scene with a message most of the time to say like, listen, our world's going to shit and we need to improve.
And from the outside people just looking at it, it seems like such the opposite of what you'd expect.
Yeah,
that
because it's done
better.
Yeah, because it's done in an aggressive manner. But I think it's got to the point where you can sugarcoat people and sort of like dilly-dally around and like, oh, you know, pat them on the back, like, oh, you're doing so well. Do better, try harder, fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I think that's why the hardcore bands, like, they get given bad press because they're more aggressive and upfront about it and tell you, listen, if you don't change, things are going to go to shit and you need to fucking sort it out.
Well, it's a very underground scene, isn't it?
Massively.
It's not like,
But
say...
it's starting to come up.
Yeah.
Massively.
In recent years, it's definitely beginning to come up. There's a lot more attention put onto it.
Especially like if you look at bands like, you know, like Slipknot now, who like are obviously making a fat comeback, which is amazing. But you got like bands that you wouldn't expect to be supporting them. Code Orange being one of them. Like go back, I don't know, I'd say about 5 or 6 years. They went under the name of Code Orange Kids. They made amazing music, but nobody got it. Nobody really took it on board.
Yeah.
And then now they're supporting the likes of Slipknot and stuff. Now they're just Code Orange now, but they took a concept of metal and said, listen, what Slipknot are doing is good. We're going to do it, rehash it, and make it our version. And Slipknot went, fuck yeah, we'll bring you with us. So on and so forth. So it goes to show that the hardcore scene or just sort of other genres sort of like surrounding the hardcore scene, because there's like loads of different things within it. It's starting to be more recognised more. Certainly taken a lot more on board. Like if you go on YouTube and stuff like that, there's a thing called Audio Tree live sessions. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Marmozets did one ages ago.
literally about to bring them up. So there's Marmozets are on there, Vane, Conjurer, things like that. These are bands that people would have unnecessarily gone. You know, I'm not really like. You wouldn't sit there on Spotify and go, yeah, I'm going to listen to that today. You wouldn't take it on board.
Yeah.
Whereas when you go see it live, like on the Audio Tree sessions, you see them and you see them performing natural, raw.
I think it's more interesting because you're actually seeing them actually doing their actual playing those songs. Thrice did one a while back as well.
Thrice were amazing. Saw them download.
It was the only thing I really regret not seeing was Thrice and the Main at Download.
I didn't catch the Main, no. I caught Thrice.
But their new album's amazing.
Amazing.
Not Thrice. Sorry, not the Main. Thrice. Thrice's new album's well good. Also, the Main's new album's pretty good as well.
I do like Thrice. I remember a couple of years ago getting into them. They're good.
But I love the change, like from the first album to like now. There's definitely that maturity gone into it.
Yeah, you can tell it massively improved. It's weird, but there's, like I say, with the hardcore scene, it's just getting better. I feel like it's being more recognised. But like you say, it's quite right. It is very underground at the moment. But if you catch bands like, you'll see them coming up more and more. Bands like Turnstile, Trapped Under Ice are starting to make a comeback. Angel Dust, they're pretty. Those three bands.
Angel Dust, what a name,
mate. So good. I can't back them enough. But those three bands there, for example, are pretty much the same members circulated, but just under different instruments as they go around. And honestly, it just works. Like there's actually a show happening in London tonight. 6-band bill, or it's actually 7 because they had a secret band that they didn't tell anyone about until today. And I was reading up on about it before. So it's Backtrack, One King Down, King 9, Life Betrays Us, Payday, and Watch Me Die. And then at the end of it, after Backtrack are finished, they put don't leave. And so people comment on like all the statuses and stuff like, well, why? Like it says once Backtrack are done, we can fuck off home. And I went, nah. We're like, well, tell us why then. And they're like, because Candy are doing a short set. And we're like, wait, what? Like, Candy have never played the UK before, and then now they're going to play in the UK, and people are going to go off like milk. And it's in like a tiny. It's just in a tiny little venue in London, so it's a 7-band bill pretty much. And honestly, it's going to go sick. And that's actually Watch Me Die's first ever show. And to be supporting the likes of King 9, One King Down, Backtrack. So One King Down, like you know when I was telling you like before we were even born, that's when One King Down were about. and they defined the genre of like hardcore along with.
Oh, so they've been
other
around a
bands.
long time
Mate,
then.
Yeah, honestly, like, I'd say late 80s, early 90s when they first started coming around.
Hmm.
So they were doing like, well, no, I wouldn't say they were doing massive shows, but they were doing like the big shows for America.
Yeah.
And going from there. It's
I feel
just-
terrible because I've got such a large ignorance when it comes to like hardcore music because my knowledge of it is so little. It's
But
unbelievable.
there's so much to take in, so naturally at first, because even I was a bit like, that's too much. There's so much to take in. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to listen to 12 bands in the space of 2 hours before another wave of 700 come through? And you go, fuck, you can't.
Yeah.
So you just pick and choose what you like out of it all, and you just make it come together. But I mean, I still keep my eye on like the regular stuff that people still listen to.
Yeah.
I'm always trying my best to keep a hold of that. But like, definitely, hardcore will always like have a little piece of my heart. Like, it's just sick. Another thing to mention as well, I'm going to shamelessly plug this, I'm not even sorry, is I'm actually in the process of starting our band for since like 2012, 2013.
Yeah.
Because I had a failed attempt back then. I don't know if you...
Oh shit!
you
What were
would
you
have seen
called?
that. Oh, we were called An Abrupt End.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
that was it.
It was in that, no.
There was me, Levi, Connor,
Oh, yeah.
Matt.
Yeah.
We were searching for another one, but it literally, as the fucking name said, it came we had 2 songs put out, we put them on YouTube, and we thought we were the dog's bollocks, but we weren't, we were this dog shit. It was awful, but we tried. That was cool about it, but we're obviously being a lot more older now and a lot more like sort of like inclined in memory with it, and knowing as much as I do now about the hardcore scene, it's coming together beautifully.
So what members are in this one now?
There's
Is this an exclusive?
kinda, yeah.
Oh.
Get your pants on. What the fuck was that? So there's obviously myself. There's Matt.
Take your panties off.
Take your panties off.
I've forgotten his name. There's me, Matt, Ollie, Jake, and there's another dude who just got. Who's going to be the drummer. Bear with me as I need to search this up because I can't remember his name, which is fucking awful. He's probably going to kill me if he ever listens to this, so I do apologise. Zach. So it's us 5. So there's going to be me and Jake who are going to be doing dual vocals.
Okay.
So he's going to be Jake's got like he's had previous bands like Heritage. I think he was in one before that as well. So he's got like quite
Experience.
Yeah,
experience,
right.
good knowledge of like being in bands and stuff. So he knows what he's doing. I'm just sort of I'm the kid who's going to turn up and just be like, yeah, you want to shout into this? Okay, and then that's it. I'm out. I've done my part. So I'll be doing like the heavy vocals. Jake will be doing like sort of the rest. So like hardcore shouts and whatever else you want to call it. Basically, he'll be carrying most of the songs, and I was coming for the really fucking heavy parts.
Right.
Because that's all I know.
So it's like a heavy version of the Blackout, where you've got like your dual vocalist.
It kind of will be like that. Another representation of that being so obviously the Blackout will be the mainstream look at it, and there's other bands in the hardcore scene. One from Europe, I don't know which country in specific, called In Clover. I saw them quite recently at Fury Fest, who have dual vocalists.
Right.
One of them does the heavy vocals, and one of them does the rest. And honestly, it works perfectly. Same with a band called Vicious. They're from Belgium.
Code Orange are like that as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're split between.
It's a common thing,
Literally
isn't it?
4. Of them.
Yeah.
There's 4 members of Code Orange.
Is there a
so-
female vocalist?
Yeah, Reba. She's
Yeah.
a guitarist and does a bit of vocals. The drummer, I can't remember the names, so I do apologise. But the drummer's the main vocalist.
Right.
So that's fucking.
Mental.
I know
Like,
bands
mental.
do that for some parts, don't they?
Yeah,
The
they
drummer
do.
is always...
It was the band we saw that time with Bullet back in 2010.
Bullet?
The drummer was like the vocalist
Atreyu?
as well. Yeah, was that it? Yeah.
Yeah, and then they broke
Trey
up.
is still going.
Yeah, they broke up shortly after that run. So it was Bullet for My Valentine, Bring the Horizon, and Atreyu. That was December 2010.
2010, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Bring Me was supporting.
That was right, and they just released There Was a Hell Believe Me, I've Seen It.
And everyone was booing them off.
Yeah, because there was a dude who was there in
crazy.
a high-vis vest, and he'd written on the back of it, BMTH, a wank, on the back of his vest. But Ollie had the best comeback
Yeah.
for it. He just sort of said, yeah, but I'm up here, mate, what are you doing? You look like you do labour, mate. This guy was just sort of stood in the crowd, like, looking at all his mates, like, yeah, he's got me here. Look at him now. Like, do you know what I mean? So Ollie could probably sit back and just go, yeah, he was a prick then, and he probably still doing labour now. Now he's just got a bit of a bad back and no pension. Do you know what I mean? Ollie's set for the future, you know what I mean? He's cool. But yeah, so Atreyu did bits of that. Yeah. Fuck me, there's so much music knowledge just going into my head. My brain just
Verbal
going,
vomit.
I feel like I'm leaking out my ears.
But like going back to like them like small shows, like they're like some of the best ones. Because I remember when we went to Of Mice and Men. Back
Mice
in
and Men, Memphis
2012.
Mayfire and Secrets, yeah. And that was an NQ Live before it got
The
burned
smallest,
yeah.
smallest venue, and I remember like all of us crowd surfing.
down. Crowd surfing, punching the
The
ceiling.
roof was that low, it was dripping with sweat, and then
Yeah.
Austin decides to punch in the air conditioning
The final song.
just to make it even more like
knocked it off.
sweaty here and there.
Yeah.
And then as we were coming out, we realised that the dressing room wall had been like punched through or something. There was a hole straight through it.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
it was an insane gig. That.
so that was like the metalcore shows back in the day, and they, they were pretty cool then.
Yeah.
But what we
It was a very like for that type of era for metalcore. It was a very like short-lived, wasn't it? Because if you think about it, it was like you had like Askin and
you
all
had
that.
the mainstream bands, and
Yeah.
everything that wasn't them, people didn't take on board.
Yeah,
Disregarded.
Yeah, pretty much. Despite the fact that they were putting out music that is
yeah. It was like
good or
it was
better.
there was like your Rise Records
right.
type labels,
That's right.
and then it kind of just went.
Yeah,
And then that was it.
It was. Rise Records went through a stage of like smashing out really good bands, and then they sort of put out like it's not that they were bad. It's just that they weren't memorable. Like you'd sort of go, oh, there's that song by that band. Would I go see them live? Yeah, maybe. But then they'd bring one or two of the bands onto it. Like one of them being the Acacia Strain, one of my favourite bands. by
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
I've been listening to them since I'd probably say about 2009. Like that was like high school days. So like when everyone else was like on Bullet and stuff, and don't get me wrong, I was on Bullet for my Valentine too. Like they were sick, but like I had my side bit where I was started to go down this little dark road of what's going down here then, and like so the Acacia Strain was part of it. Devil Wears was one of them as well. But again, massive controversy of that because Devil Wears Prada are a Christian metalcore band, and then the Acacia Strain it was just nihilism. Do you know what nihilism is?
I don't.
Basically, nihilism is the belief that everything is pointless. Not to the state of I want to kill myself, nothing like that, but just nihilism is just a case of, well, if I wake up, all I have to do is breathe. Which is true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a very cynical outlook on life, but the Acacia Strain capitalised on that and made music out of it. And Vincent Bennett, the vocalist, I'm fairly certain that he just writes all the lyrics. Now they've been going since I'd say about early 2000.
Yeah.
So they've been going for quite a long time now, and they've not written a bad album. I mean, that's not just my opinion. If you ask most people who listen to the Acacia Strain and have done for a lot of years, they will say that's
The exact same. Yeah.
they've never released a bad album. But they've always changed it up. They sound similar, most albums, but they always added something new
I
into the
think
mix.
bands have to change it up, otherwise you get sick and tired of it.
It's just monotony, isn't it? Yeah.
Look
What
at
was this
Bring Me
that-
Now.
yeah.
Where they are in comparison.
I mean, that's not even just changing out. That's a massive
That's a
genre
huge change, yeah.
How they
Huge.
started off with this is what the Edge of Your Seat was made for. So they had what songs was it? Black and Blue, Raw, and there was another one on there. Traitors Never Play Hangman, and Nobody Wants Flowers When They're Dead. Those 4 songs
Yeah.
were on that EP, and then after that they brought out Count Your Blessings, which went from
Yeah.
Bring Me playing like a tiny room in Sheffield that could host about 50 people and chucking about 150 people in it. So they were just canned sardines, and then just obviously because they were fucking heavy
Yeah.
back then, and people just punching the shit out of people. It was great.
Well, Gaz, who recorded all our Oxbow stuff, he went watching when they played Satan's Hollow.
That would be in early days.
That was in early
That must have
days.
been Count Your Blessings that year. Right?
Yeah, it must have been.
Yeah, 100%.
When Pray
Is
for
that,
Plagues
when
was
did that
like
come out? Like 2006, 7?
2006.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been around about then. I
Because
think.
Suicide Season come out, right?
2008.
2008, yeah.
Yeah. Strange, isn't it?
Yeah, and then 2 years later, that's when they brought this. There is a Hell Believe Me, I've seen it, and that's when we saw them on that tour. But I would have loved to have seen them back when Count Your Blessings came out because I still revisit that album every now and then. There was I can't remember the label. There was a label who put out that album again, but of covers, so different like sort of like deathcore and hardcore bands
Yeah.
covering it. Honestly, Bring Me still shit on all of them. Like, there was some good bits in it where you're like, yeah, okay, so where Ollie failed to go really low there, this vocalist went and did it 12 years later. It's like, you missed out. You missed an opportunity. It's well good that you can cover it, and I'm fucking happy for you, but they would have
Time's
done
passed.
it.
I think they played a lot of that stuff when we saw them with Bullet.
They played mostly Suicide Season and There Is No Believe Me, I've seen it. I think they played 2 songs off of Count Your Blessings, if memory serves. Pray for Plagues was one of them, obviously, because that was just a band song, and I think they played Tell Slater Not to Wash His Dick. But I'd have loved to. Yeah, honestly, but that he come up with some fucking corker names for song names. Devil Wears Prada, dogs can grow beards all over.
I think that was like a phase, wasn't it? Really, like,
just having.
it was like mid thousands, like
Because that's
Fall Out
what-
Boy were coming out with
that's
all these
what
like
make you
long
want to
titles.
listen
Yeah.
to it. I
Yeah.
remember my mate showing me the band Anal Cunt, like Hitler
Yes.
was a sensitive man. I'm like, let's listen to it.
Yeah, it was
I
just-
know
it's
it's not an
drawing,
amazing
yeah.
song.
Controversial shit.
Yeah,
Like,
but
fucking-
I'll be like, I'm touching stream on that. Obviously not back then, but YouTube.
there's a.
Actually, Panic at the Disco were bad for it as well. Well,
they used to be, didn't they?
Why? What with?
Like all their albums, they were just like massive
Stupidly
song-
long
yeah.
names.
Oh right, okay.
Has anyone seen the thing involving Panic at the Disco that came out yesterday?
No, what's happened?
That he's done a collab song with Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, I've listened to it.
What,
So it's not
what
uncommon-
did you think of it?
It's not uncommon for Brendan Urie to do it.
No, like I don't feel like it's. I'm a shocked
He
thing.
features on Lil Dicky's album. He's on Dylan Francis, who's a DJ. So I think he's just got a good voice. I like it. I
Yeah.
don't hate it. It's just
Well, if
another little
you all
avenue
probably
for-
know that my girlfriend's a massive Taylor Swift fan, so I've probably heard of it a good 10 times now.
So when you go and watch her on tour.
Do you know what I actually said, because she was like, "Oh, no one wants to go." I was like, "I'll get boyfriend points for that," and I'll just be like, "Oh, I've come here for. I've got that how much."
Alright, don't do it. Not happy about it, but I'll do it.
I mean, you
I'm
get
ju-
to
I'm-
stare
I'm-
at Taylor Swift.
I'm
so-
just stood here. Okay.
If there's any consolation, just take on board what Taylor Swift says and just shake it off. Is that the door? I'll leave. I know where the exit is. No, fair play to you. If you're gonna go watch it, go watch it. To be fair, it would be an experience. Because when was the last time you saw Taylor Swift? Don't worry, I'll wait. You didn't. No, you know what I mean? It'll be something to.
Speaking of boyfriend points, I'm also going watching Michael Bublé at the end of
Mickey
May.
Bubbles, right?
Mickey Bubbles as a voice of Caramel.
Does he still do his Christmas songs in the middle of May?
I don't know. I'm really.
Oh.
This is why I want to know about
He
this.
must do.
I wouldn't go watch that. Who wants Christmas in the middle of May?
You don't.
Bublé,
But I'd love to-
Bublé will bring Christmas with him.
A giant
I'd love
sack.
it. I'd love it if it was like a Rob Zombie or Alice Cooper stage set up like a Christmas tree wall. Trying to bring
Pretty
it to life.
convinced that the reason Christmas is still ongoing for the majority of the UK, let alone the world, is because Mickey Bubbles continues it on. Like he's the forefront of Christmas.
It's
Just like,
completely thawed out. Like he's on the march.
well, it's just like you know when you buy like cards for people, like birthday cards, Christmas cards, and all that. I think they're pointless. I think that really pisses me off.
Is that because it always ends up in the bin anyway?
Yeah,
It's true
pointless.
if you would
It's
look
just-
at it and then
Yeah, oh, thanks, where's my money? Like, you're not bothered about what is internally said.
I'm never giving you a card again.
No, I don't. I don't I won't even open it. What I'm going to start doing is every time someone buys me a card, I'm just going to put it to the side, right? And after about 10 years, I'll open it. I'm honestly, I'll probably have about $3,000. It'd be great. So if I'm ever short on cash, I'll be like, let's open one of these cards and see what's in it. But no, that's an annoyance of mine. People who buy you cards. Oh, where did
Right.
puberty hits again. Yeah,
Would you say it's a pet peeve?
just massive pet peeve.
Here we
It's a
go.
pet peeve.
Massive pet peeve.
Pet peeve.
Welcome to petpeeves.com.
In a world where people don't like the habits of other people.
Pet peeve. No, yeah, that's a real annoyance of mine. Like,
So, what else would you say is your pet peeves? We discussed it last time where we was on about like pet peeves at the cinema. What would you say yours is?
I've got a few.
Are we talking cinema there or?
Cinema.
Cinema
Oh,
or
we're
just in
about
general?
cinema.
'Cause
Yeah,
if
fine.
we-
We'll do and then we'll branch off.
Smiths, yeah, and we'll go.
Alright, well, if we're talking cinema, those motherfuckers who buy fucking M&M's or something like that, right, a naturally loud sweet anyway, and decide to open it halfway through a film. So the plot's building up. You're like, this motherfucker's gonna die. She better survive because she's got great boobies, and so on and so forth. You're just building up, and then someone will go. And you're just going, why are you sat next to me for a start? You're going, I'm your girlfriend. It's like, whoa! I didn't ask for you to sit next to me, right? And eat your fucking sweets that fucking loud right next to me. I didn't ask for this, yeah? Shut your goddamn mouth, right? Yeah, you get really annoyed. But at the same time, you're laughing, you know it's true. But I would say I'm In the controversy of all this. Sorry, no, it's going to get worse for you yet. By the end of this, have you got asthma now? No, you don't have it by the end of it, I'll tell you. I'm also, myself, I'm a controversy for this. I must be everyone else's pet peeve because I'm a very loud person. And if you put me in a comedy, I've not got like a silent laugh. Like, I will go, I will, but things that aren't even funny, but I've heard the joke and I understand it, and I just go, and I'll piss myself, but not quietly, I can't do that. Or if I watch a horror film, someone will die horrifically, and I'll just sit there and I'll piss myself again, because the chances of that person dying like that are so minimal, it's just ridiculous. But I'll sit there and I'll go, you did. Like, that's it, you're gone. You can ask a couple of my friends about that when we went to the cinema to watch Game Night back in, I want to say.
Oh, I actually like that film.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I actually really wanted to watch
It's really worth
It's
watching.
almost like a puzzle of a film, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like you can consistently
really
try to figure out what's going on. 'Cause
Like,
it's like a whodunit.
Cluedo of a film.
Yeah, it is like a whodunit.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth the watch. But there's bits in it where like something would happen. Like there was a certain part. I won't spoil any bits of it, but like a character died. It wasn't a main character. It was just some dude who was there. But the way he died, it was like a Final Destination death. So obviously with Final Destination, like those films were designed to basically go, how are we going to kill this person in the most worst way possible?
Gore porn.
Yeah, basically.
Well, it's like Saw, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the same genre, isn't it?
Yeah. But I laughed all the way through that when I went watching Jigsaw at the cinema. I got told off by the what are they called? The stewards or
Stewards.
whatever
Was
they
it
are.
George Jigsaw? Like, I thought it was just basically like
My favourite part.
Saw 6 all over again, but just with...
My favourite part is where it's ended.
yeah.
I won't lie.
It was just like the whole Saw films churned up again.
It ended
Different.
full circle, and then they
Yeah.
thought, let's make a bit of extra cash, you know.
Yeah.
We've got
It's
a
a
little bit
film I
of extra
watched,
budget.
but I wouldn't watch it again. It's
No, once you've seen it, you've seen
single
it.
serving, I'm done with it, not interested.
That's the same with, quite recently I watched the new Pet Cemetery.
Oh, I'm really excited to watch that.
It is good. There's no denying it's good. But once you've seen it, you've seen it.
Yeah.
You won't sit there one night and go, oh, should we watch that again? You wouldn't. It's not one
Yeah.
of those films. Whereas you can revisit other horror films, but that's not one you do. Like, you've
I
seen.
love the original.
Oh, it was
Pet
sick.
Cemetery is so good.
I think the first time I watched that, it was completely behind my mum and dad's back because they were a bit like, if you're gonna watch these films, make sure like an adult's present so you don't get a bit nuts from it. But here I am. Yeah, there's something wrong with me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I remember watching it when I think I was about 11 or 12, and I'm not gonna lie, it left me a bit shaken up because it's just a weird
It's
concept.
so creepy. Isn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Whole bringing people back to life, but they're not the same.
Yeah.
Whoa, fuck you.
The
Get
fact
away
that
from
it's
me.
a child as well, spoiler for the old film. I don't know if you've seen it, but
Yeah, that's the difference between them, isn't it?
Yeah, they change the child, don't they?
Yeah.
Another film that used to fuck me up when I was a kid was Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Have you seen it, Mark?
I've seen bits.
You've never seen it?
No.
So, on the first Resident Evil, it's not even that really scary of a film. The concept, quite scary, because the whole concept of zombies, and this is another thing, that's another pet peeve, people have written zombie survival guides, yeah? When was the fucking last time you survived a zombie apocalypse? Yeah. When was the last time that happened? Because if it happened within the last 20 years, how the fuck is he man to write a book about
I
it?
think zombies
Not
in
it.
general are a pet peeve of mine. I disregard anything with zombies in.
Yeah.
It just bores me.
Speaking of pet peeves,
To death.
where I mentioned last episode about what my pet peeve is, where I said when people buy nachos on warm
yeah.
things, right?
Yeah.
I went watching Avengers the other day,
What did
and
you-
guess what bastard sat next to me? Some little twat with fucking nachos. Opened it, and all of a sudden it was the smell. I was like,
It's not nice,
Processed
is
cheese sauce.
oh man. And I was just like, I am going to deck you in a minute if that odour doesn't go away soon.
I had a friend who went watching A Quiet Place in the cinema, and she
What a film.
she forgot that she was going watching A Quiet Place, and she became the pet peeve. She bought nachos. I think she took a bite out of it, and she was like, "Why is it so quiet?" And like, because the film's just constantly like, "Shut the fuck up." Right? the film was just constantly like that. And she took a bite out of it and was just like, oh, I can't even eat these. So she waited until the end of the film, luckily, and then
That's
carried
a
on the
good
rest of it.
person, though.
Yeah, she
That's a
realised-
noble
She
person.
realised her error and was just like, yeah.
Someone's phone went off as well at the cinema the other day, and some dude actually went, dude, turn your phone off.
Yes, more people. We need more
Yeah.
vigilantes like that. We had that with Halloween, didn't we, on the release night?
Yeah, I was
Like,
saying on the last one is ridiculous.
So did you mention that about there was about 8 or 9 of them in the back of us going,
ruins the whole.
what was it you said? Nah, mate, you got the wrong postcode, bruv. Like, it was just
Yeah.
like, why is that relevant? Yeah? Why do people get stabbed? I don't care about what you're
No,
delivering.
he was on the phone to his mate for a good like half an hour.
A midnight showing.
Yeah.
That's
People-
bad.
What annoys
Well, this is
me
what I was saying
It
on the
was
last
still up at that
episode.
time talking about postcodes, you know what I mean?
No, but like
What
you
do
go
you
to a
do with
midnight
that?
showing because you really want to see this film because it's just come out. They
Yeah.
just strolled in like they didn't even know what fucking film they
Just
were
it's a
watching.
laugh,
They were
let's
just
go.
sat there for a laugh, just on the phone. I was like,
Really?
are you kidding?
So what other pet peeves were we going for? Because Lon, you said you had one.
Well, we realised before that obviously we all work within customer service.
In
so
some form,
we was,
shape, way,
yeah. So
Well, you three are more forefronted with actual face-to-face.
Face-to-face customers.
So you three, but I'd
Face-to-face.
say you three have got it worse. Because you've got to keep a straight face. You've got to keep your composure. Because if you
phone, aren't you?
that's all right. I can mute my dialer, so I can be like, yes, sir, don't worry about that. Fuck you! And then carry on like nothing's happened. You know what I mean? So I'm mine's quite safe. Like, don't get me wrong,
Well,
I get idiots, but
Yeah, I've worked over the phone before, and I had this one woman. It was for a terrible sofa company, and I was on the complaints team.
Oh, I remember
yeah.
this.
I answered this phone, not that well trained,
I don't know.
and this Scouse woman, bear in mind, so that drains on you already, is complaining about some couch we've delivered. So I'm going through the process, and she goes, "I want to speak to your manager." Sorry, miss. Managers aren't customer facing, which doesn't make any fucking sense anyway. And then
wait, so your managers there didn't speak?
Basically,
Don't talk over
with
the
managers
phone.
like that. It's very
Wow.
nice. They'll actually come over to the
that's
phone
down
and
on
they
you.
don't do stuff like
Bear in mind, I have hardly
What?
any training here. This is why I left. And the woman goes, "Right, well, I'm going into the store." I went, "Okay," because she can deal with someone else.
Smith,
So
going to the store.
What a video.
I know exactly what it is.
We'll come back to
I'm
that.
gonna use it.
Surely.
Sorry.
And so I was. My manager comes over to me and goes, "Did you get that sorted?" And I go, "Yeah, she's going to the store." And she goes,
You've killed Smith off now.
she goes, "They're not allowed to go to the store." She goes, "They're not allowed to go there." So she goes, "You have to call them back." So I had to phone
What?
back the husband, and this woman for over an hour and a half was complaining to me in her whiny Scouse voice about some couch we delivered. It just fucking pissed me off, and I just wanted to have a rant about it.
Yeah, but the stuff you told me about in this place, obviously we're not going to name it. Like,
No, yeah.
what was it they did to the couches? Like,
Oh, so like, it was ridiculous. I'm trying to remember. It was stuff like, we've delivered a couch, but it doesn't have one side of the armrest. Right, well, she'll have to pay for that part that we need to send out. I'm like, but we've not delivered it. Yeah, she'll still have to pay for it. Why? Well, it's a different batch of leather. I'm like, what? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
and they basically
'Cause-
tell you to tell the customer that they don't get involved in
These
it.
are
So they just
hand-
leave you with
these
all
are
the shit.
hand built.
That's cool sense.
Fucking terrible. So how you do it, I don't.
I don't think I could do like a over the phone
I would
customer
never go
service
back.
job.
I don't mind doing it because I mean mine's a little bit different. I don't actually deal with customer services itself, so I'm the forefront of like essentially it's classed as sales. But when you ring people up sometimes. I mean, you do get some people who go, "Why are you ringing me? This isn't a cold call. This is something you've inquired about. You left the phone number for us to give you a call on. I'm just making sure that I can obviously help you out if you fit within the criteria. Well, you can't ring me now. Okay, when's the better time to call you back? That's fine. It doesn't bother me. I'm in till bloody 7, 8 o'clock at night. I'm here all fucking day. Yeah, I pay to have a flat I don't visit. Do you know what I mean? So I don't mind ringing you back, sir. When's the best time to call you back? Fuck off. Well, that's not on my time. But
This is not productive.
Is that 12-hour, 24-hour clock, mate? You know what I mean? But you can't be a knobhead with them over the phone. As much as like, cause I'm a sarky knobhead. I'll be sarcastic. If they're blunt with me, I'll be doubly as blunt back, just to say, listen, mate, what you do, I can do it back to you 10 times worse. I've done this before. This ain't my first fucking rodeo, cowboy. Yeah, I can be blunt with you. But at the same time, you you do get proper idiots. Like with you probably heard of it now, like like GDPR. I don't know. Did you have that when you were in call centres? GDPR?
No.
Is it the
Like
General
data
Data
protection.
Protection?
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, well there you go. So there's a new policy and law that got put in place to do with that. So if you as a customer, say for example you're getting cold calls, next time you get one actually, the best one to do it to is the accident ones. You know when they go.
It's
Like,
illegal. It's illegal to do cold calls. Is it?
it is illegal unless you put your thing forward. But you do. If you say to them over the phone, like the GDPR Act, if you say like, listen, I want you to fully remove my data from your systems, they have to abide
Yeah.
by law. Now, if they say, okay, yeah, not a problem, I'll get that removed, and then don't, then you can take that forward to like the FCA, Financial Conduct Authority. And once you get to them, the FCA.
No, we know about them.
The FCA will go, they'll just shut your business down. You being a dickhead, fuck off, not allowed your business. They'll shut it down. So they're good like that. But I mean, like I say, you get people who are like, you shouldn't be calling me on this number. It's like, listen, I'll be honest. I'm calling you because you left an inquiry with us. I'm paid to ring your number because you left it. Now, you may have forgotten about doing it because an inquiry that took 30 seconds to do online. Mate, I forget half the time when I'm on my phone and I'm still scrolling through like Facebook or Instagram or something, and I'll forget I'm on it. And I'm like, yeah, what? Well, I don't take anything in.
No.
And then I'll go, and then someone will be like, oh yeah, because you messaged me back the other day. And I didn't. Yeah, I forget half the time when I message someone back. So I can see where they're coming from, but you've got to be nice about it. We need to adopt this culture of trying to be nice to people. We're only trying to do a job at the end of the day.
Yeah.
There's plenty of twats though, isn't there? What was your pet peeve you were going to tell us about?
Oh, mine is, at the minute, now it's getting warmer, where people come into the store and like to declare how nice it is outside, and it's a shame you can't see it.
Oh my god. That was the past weekend gone. That everyone coming in the shorts and stuff, and
It's
I'm
beautiful weather
I
outside,
fucking
is it?
guy,
That's nice.
Shirtless, sagging everywhere.
Oh no.
Take a seat, mate. He's like, I want to cancel it. I'm like, okay, sit down. I'll put you on the phone. So he's just sweating in the corner of this shop. It was fucking grim.
The worst one I've ever seen with a customer kick off was there was a girl that I worked with, and she was dealing with this insurance. Like the phone had been sent to store to give back, and because they'd had issues and things like that, and because the way it tends to work is that when obviously there's a replacement, they don't give you a brand spanking new phone.
Right.
They'll give you a refurbished one. So like when it's been returned in like 14 days and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They've then realised that it's not a brand new thing and started kicking off saying horrible things when then she's got up from the desk and gone, I do not get paid enough for this.
Yeah.
And she's walked into the back. But when she's walked into the back, the customer's then gone to the door, which is now shut because obviously you can't get through cold doors and all that.
Yeah.
So they start booting the door and shouting, bring me your manager.
no way.
And then manager comes out and says, oh, if you can't give me that then. Another lad had his laptop who I worked with. And he went, well, since you're not giving me that, I'll take this then. And began to try and walk out the store with one of our lads' like laptops.
Well, the actual work ones.
No, personal.
Personal laptop. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
But he's then like, so I went, mate, someone's taking your laptop. He was like, what?
Fucking hell. When I worked at Game, one of the things I absolutely lived for was there's ratings on games, so 18 rated game like GTA.
Yeah.
And you'd see some random, like some ignorant mother just take the kid, get what you want, who's asked, and they pick up like GTA or something, and they bring it up, and it's my job to tell you exactly what's in that game without the child catching on. So I lived for ruining children's shopping experiences at games. I'd be like,
100%.
just to let you know, ma'am. I never said ma'am, I don't know why that came out.
Mum.
Mom.
Ma'am. Who went, you can beat people to death with a phallic-shaped object and pick up women of the night. Do you know what that is? And if you go, I can do one on it. My favourite was a game called Far Cry 3. Like, there's a really good mission in this. Your son, your 6 or 12-year-old son might really like it. You run him through a field of cannabis and have a homophobic experience in the centre of it. She just goes, what? I'm like, yeah, don't get your child this. It's just amazing to see the kid be like, getting GTA. I'm not getting GTA. And I have it now at work where it's like, oh, are you worried about your child being on the internet? we give this app where you can block them out of
Oh, it's
your phone
so
completely.
good.
And I'm just like, I'm sorry you hate me, but I'm really not. I love it. I live for ruining their days.
Yeah, I was your age
Best
once,
thing.
and life got ruined for me too. I'm just doing
You'll
it
do
too
the
at an
same
early
back.
age, just so you can get over it quicker.
Well, you've got a few good stories of like you sorting people's phones out.
Oh, I had a corker the other day where someone came in and was just like, I've got this phone, but how do you get rid of your search history? So I was like, back in me, I was going, you dirty bastard. But I was like, okay, I'll help you.
I start writing down what sort of stuff they got.
So I was like,
there.
go on to it, I get rid of your search history, and I thought, all right, on your way. He comes back with it, it's not worked. I was like, what do you mean it's not worked? He went, oh, it's not working. And I just went, what are you trying to hide? And he didn't take it as a joke, he took it as a really straight face. I was like, fine. So if I search BBC, so I pressed B and it came up with black woman pissing. And then I was just like, maybe not. I'm not going to search that. So I'm just going to go on your Google settings and I'm going to turn off recommendations. I was like, is that better? He was like, yeah, thanks, okay, man.
I've got a similar one like that, but before we do, we need to swap out something.
Cool. Quick break.
Right?
Shit! Poo! Feces!
There's so many things to just clip out of this episode. I had a customer come in the other day. He went, why is my bill £147? I went, I don't know. Should we find out? So
Let's find out.
sit down, and if you go into any phone shop, you can see exactly why your bill's so high. And
That explains a lot.
this gentleman subscribed to things. £147 worth of porn subscriptions.
Fuck off.
So I had to tell him this, and then the customer goes, well, it's not me. I'm like, clearly. It's in your name. Isn't it Derek? His name wasn't Derek, but
Right, it is for this
It is,
purpose.
yeah.
For all intents and purposes.
you know,
His name is Derek.
DPA.
GDPR.
This mate's real.
It is. So I take it to my manager, and he goes, you're going to have to tell him what it is. So I'm like, you've been subscribing to porn. And he goes, well, it must have been my son. And I'm like, okay. He went, so how do I get rid of it? I went, you have to unsubscribe from these porn websites. Opened up his internet, and it was just tabs and tabs and tabs full of big busty black women pissing on other people. And young girl gets fucked by two, you know. It was ridiculous. I've never seen so much porn in my life.
It just reminds me of Superbad when you go on about like, Perfect 10.
That's
Joe,
fantastic.
Another one was, there was a guy who always came in, this old guy, and he got a tablet from us and he said it wasn't working. And apparently he opened the tabs and it was schoolgirl porn.
Oh no.
What, as in like they were dressed up as schoolgirls?
I don't know.
Actual.
Fuck. The only reason I'm asking is because I might have seen that video. No. That's weird though. Like, Derek, was one of his arms bigger than the other?
No. Surprisingly, no.
Quite in
you think it
proportion.
was, yeah.
No, he's ambidextrous.
So
He's
we
both
clearly
hands.
assumed. But the worst bit was he went, can you unsubscribe to them for me? I went, that is not my job. I am not doing that for you, Derek. Piss off. That was
Or get pissed on, whatever you're into. Apparently.
Whatever your vibe.
Yeah, whatever you're into.
I know you better than your wife does.
I wondered why my marriage was failing. It all makes sense now.
Now it's come clear.
Yeah. I couldn't pay me rent
I
this
think
month,
he
but I
did
wanked me out the rates up. Fucking Derek.
Derek.
Sidestepping from porn, because obviously, if we start talking about porn,
They'll go.
It's all downhill for me.
well, it depends on what you're watching. It could go uphill, you know. But there was a game we were talking about doing before, that 1 second clip or 2 second clip.
Yeah, play 2 seconds of a song.
Let me see if you can
See
guess
if it
it.
gets on. Do you want to
Do
play
you want
it?
to go in teams? Do you want to YouTube versus us?
Go on, let's do it.
Alright,
We
so
do Should we do 2 songs apiece?
Yeah, man.
Are we gonna do common songs we know? Because we play a hardcore.
Yeah. We'll just do common songs we know, like you said, a wide genre stuff from
Yeah,
80s
so-
music up to now.
Alright, Sam, so...
As you can see on my previous search history is Taylor Swift.
listen, man, it happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, so what we'll do is... We'll do...
Well, we've got to. This is what's annoying. So lower the volume down to nothing because we need to choose a random part in the middle,
Yeah. Just skip right into the middle.
and then we'll click, and swipe across. So who's going first?
It's dependent... What the fuck are albums? That would make
Let's do guess first.
Smith's choice first.
Alright, Sam. Like, this is a band I used to listen to back in the day, right? Like, loads.
Yeah, keep it muted. Just drag. There we go.
So
Ready?
I'm so used to, like, Android.
Yeah.
That
I'll train you. Don't worry.
Thanks. Thanks.
Oh!
What
Almost
did you
gave it
see?
away.
What did you see?
I actually saw nothing.
I saw-
I saw nothing.
So fuck all. Right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Right. That was perfect. That was a really ugly part.
That's
of the song.
Mine Tile, Rammstein.
Oh my god!
Genius. I hate you.
Ding.
Yeah, you get a point.
Right, our turn.
Go on in. You pick this one.
Are we doing a couple seconds, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you gotta like hold it up to.
Right.
Take time, mate.
No pressure.
Right,
Oh.
you ready? You ready?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, that's
Blink. But what's the song? Well, I guess this is growing up. Is it that one? Fuck off. Is it? I don't know. I fucking hate guessing songs.
Oh fuck!
You have to do that second part again. You're like, well, you heard that, or is that it?
Unless you get a different part, second part.
Yeah. It's definitely.
Oh wait, there, you're back on it
Definitely
again.
one.
You ready?
Go on. Oh fuck me! What's the song called?
I mean, that was a different part, but yeah.
Yeah, it's the same
It
song.
was like the most obvious part of it as well.
It was actually.
Let's make this like night last forever. But what's the fucking song called?
What?
The rock show.
Right. How many guesses did they get? How many guesses did
I'm
we
saying
get?
3 strikes.
3 strikes, yeah.
Alright, so
Okay.
was that number one? Sorry,
That's
so we went for the rock
straight
show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I went on one.
Whoa, you can't look through Blink songs on your phone.
I'm
He's
getting
not.
the
He's
song.
getting.
Alright,
He's
alright.
definitely not on Blink. I can confirm. I would nearly told you which band he was on.
It's actually on.
And the gone well at all. Yeah, so it's definitely Blink. But I know the lyrics, but Adam's song.
No.
No.
Fuck
How
off.
are we not getting this?
Because I don't know Blink songs. I don't know these songs. I'm not designed for this. Gives a clue at least. Go on.
Can't give
You
clues.
can't give clues. You
Not with
just
that
go
attitude,
all-
but change that. You know when I said before I sulk really bad?
Isn't it?
My bottom lip's starting to come out. If it carries on going any lower, it's going to be a tripping hazard.
Fuck. I should know this.
Ding 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 ding.
It's turned into Nevermind the Buzzcocks then.
It's called Fuck Off, You Shit. That's not a guess, no. Yeah, you're out of time. And the correct song is. It's going to piss me off. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't want you to tell us it because
Nah,
it's gonna
honestly.
piss me off.
Right, come on, you've got to...
Right, we gave him a fucking well easy one.
We did.
After you do this one, I'm fucking
Okay.
picking one that's going to piss them.
Right, you're giving your last guess now then.
I'm trying to think of Blink songs, but I can't. Oh, well, in that case, you've got me there. Fuck! What is it? What songs have we guessed?
We guessed. We should know what we've guessed. How do I know what we've guessed?
Wait,
We guessed rock show.
Rock Show and Adam's song. And it's neither of those two. But what else is there? Obviously, they've got fucking tons of songs, but it's not.
Listen to Blink
I know
that
it's
much.
definitely not Stay Together for the Kids. I definitely know it's not that one. And it's not Rock Show.
It's not.
Oh, no, this is tense now. Why have you done this? Don't. Fuck you both.
Go on, guys.
In your head. What a fat dildo.
This might be copyrighted. I don't think you can play that.
Can we not?
No, I don't know. Who cares? We're playing actual songs.
It's not first date. It's not.
Boom!
Oh, go on.
First date.
The thing that's gonna fucking really annoy me is I was gonna shout first date outright at the end then, and I thought, nah, I'm wrong. It would have been a fucking wasted effort.
So you're up 1-0 at the minute. You ready?
Go on.
Go.
What are you bopping your head to? Nothing.
Because I know it's called.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Carl.
But what's the song?
Right, play it one more time.
Please. Where's your
Yes.
manners?
Why are you bopping that?
I'm trying to sing it in my head.
Why are you criticising this? Your teammate.
I know.
Bop.
Let him pop.
Bop away, dear sir.
Bop, bop, shoot up.
I've just got Jonathan Davis just scatting in my head.
Quite right.
No pressure. Should we get a timer going?
Nah. We don't have to
We're
sing
nice
to that
like
level.
that, yeah. How's this song going, Matty?
Right, I'm just going to throw the typical one out there, Freak on a Leash.
No.
Incorrect.
I feel you have to go out your way and listen.
I have a
to
very
all
poor
lyrics.
chord knowledge, so how many times did this give you that bat?
How many times?
I mean, in earlier albums.
Skip out.
I'm trying to think, I can't even think of fucking bands. All I know is
It's just
hardcore.
gone.
So if I play anything to them, they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
I'll even be nice and give you the album once you get to your final guess.
So just quickly throw a song out. Give yourself a chance.
Hope you're enjoying the silence of us thinking.
Yeah,
This is tense.
I don't know. I'm just going to
Oh, come
throw a
on.
random one out there. Adidas.
No.
No,
Right.
so it's on the album
Life
Life
is
is Peachy.
Oh, man, I don't listen to Colin that much.
Got one last guess.
Do you want to guess?
I'll give you a shit guess.
You just chuck it out because it's better.
Fuck it, coming undone.
Nope, it was
Incorrect.
Twist.
Twist, yeah.
Yeah.
Go now.
Now you know.
That's why I was doing that.
Twist. Yeah.
You got one up.
What?
You got one of yours.
Go on then.
We've got another one to play now. You ready?
What?
We did-
No, we
There
say
you
it's
go.
our turn.
It's our turn.
And then I'll
We
say
did
two
one.
apiece.
We did one.
You-
Yes, we've done one each. That's what we were doing.
Oh, right. Shut
Sorry,
your mouth
we were
then.
jumping the gun.
Do a call.
You'd have thought they'd have this ready by now, though.
Too busy wasting fucking time.
Bit unprofessional.
Right. Play it down first. No, I think.
I could have told you that was Fallout Boy.
No, we wasn't going for that one.
But it was Fallout Boy, right?
Yeah, that was Fallout Boy.
Fucking hell.
Turn
Just lay him down.
Right. You ready?
Yeah.
Get on.
Come on.
Get on.
Ridiculous part. Come on.
Nirvana.
I mean, I'll skip it in and I'll let you
Nirvana,
listen to
Is it Nirvana? You sure?
a couple seconds.
You
of
can
it.
tell us
Yeah.
if we're right. It's Nirvana, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, fuck me, that was too much! Yeah.
In blue, innit?
Well, that's one guest down, so no.
Come as you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come as you are.
What? Oh shit.
And that, speaking of Derek again, I think he did.
I mean, I think we should plan it next time before we do this to actually get the songs and
Get him
import them
prepped.
into.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
professional, but no, we won't import them. That's way too much effort.
Way
So fun
too
of
much effort.
podcasts
Right,
is this
ready?
DIY.
Right, go on.
Ready?
Go on.
Oh, you got a chunk there.
That's not a clue.
Is it Rage?
Incorrect.
Is it System?
Correct.
Okay, and then it's 3 guesses for the song. Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I wouldn't get that song.
Yeah,
We're fucked.
if it's a very inconspicuous song, how are we supposed to get it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realise a part of the game was play the songs that are really popular so we can guess them easily. If I'd have known that, I'd have put different pants on today.
Tumbleweed.
Is that a guess?
Yeah.
Thing is, I'm pretty sure System would write. It's all incorrect.
The tumbleweed.
I'll tell you now, it's off the first album, the self-titled album.
I suppose you can get the album up and look through the songs. You just can't play them. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Or do you think we're spoon feeding them too much?
Doesn't matter, because Matty cheats at everything he does anyway.
Jesus.
No, when it comes to games, like, honestly, I've never known any way that if Matty says, let's play a game, but just know that he's thought of every in and out of that game, and he's always going to win.
I'm going to say it.
Sweet Pea.
Yeah, but that's only because you guessed the first fucking song. We gave him too much.
We did.
He's proper lad for it. If Matty says to you one day, let's play a game, don't do it, because he's already thought of the ins and outs, now he's going to win.
Alright, so we've done 3 rounds. Who's won?
Well, it's 2-1 right now to you two.
Mm.
So we got Nirvana, you got... What did you get? You got Sweet Pea.
Rammstein.
Yeah. Mine's out.
Cool.
All right, should we do one more round?
Yeah.
And go 80s songs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do it.
Well, you go first.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
I'm just going to go to my playlist.
It's the best because you just type in 80s hits on Spotify and just
Why would you do that?
come out with some.
Have you got an
Can
80s
you wander?
banger?
I have, but I mean, the nation would hate me if I played it.
No, you're not playing that song.
Oh my god, we have to do that one. Nah, because he'll get
Yeah, you'll get it straight away.
fucking fathead.
I'd love to play that as well, but Matty will get
Right,
it.
you ready, guys?
Ready?
Yeah.
Soft Cell, Tainted Love.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Do you know what, I was looking at that thinking
Yeah.
we should. What do you want to go for? I'll let you choose. I chose the playlist.
Alright.
I think that's fair.
I think we should go for that one, because it's in a really fucking good film.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
Is this volume down?
Yeah, volume's down.
Fuck that.
Because we're professional. Unlike you two.
Right, you ready? You got a fair whack.
That's a fair chunk,
I
that.
had a fucking section.
Hit to be square?
Fuck
Oh!
Did you
Yes!
get a bonus point for the film?
No, but...
You already know what film it is!
My name's Patrick Bateman.
I thought you were Matthew Lamb. Have you got a middle name? Oi, what?
I haven't actually got a middle name.
Yours is David. What's your middle name?
Don't have one.
What the fuck?
Yes!
Yours is James.
I mean,
Peter.
Thank you.
Peter.
Matty Ashton's the only person I know who can
Forget stuff.
He just says it.
Everyone forgets stuff.
It's-
You're the only
no,
person to ever forget.
It's the fact he says it so confidently.
Yeah,
No,
David. It's like,
Who's James? No.
James?
Melon.
No, his middle name's not James, is it?
Alexander James Melon.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, well, fuck,
I was
you
gonna
learn something
mix
every
them
day.
What's his address?
Oh yeah, maybe a social security number.
GDPR, guys, come on.
National insurance number.
I know all mine off by heart.
I don't.
No, me either.
I know my mobile number.
You'd forget your bloody elephant.
No, I know my national insurance.
No, you don't.
Fuck off. There's
No, you don't.
But I want to send my national insurance.
How old are you don't? We can block it out, it's fine. This game is
It's
for our
beep.
Yeah, it's for our person.
And I know my card off by ear as well. It's powerful.
Yeah! Right there!
No, because you're going to do
No, I won't. I can. I want to do it. I'll mute it. I know both of those things off by heart. But how is it you do that but you can't remember people's birthdays? You can remember, bear this in mind,
Yeah.
16 digits plus another 4 for the dates, the month and the year, and then the back of the card, that's another 3 digits, right? So 7 plus 16, if memory serves, that's 23.
Yeah.
Why is it you can't remember someone's birthday?
Because I type in my card details more in a year, don't I?
But no, because you have Google Pay. It just automatically selects it for you. So how do you?
You pay contactless.
No, I mean when you order stuff online, you type in your card details, don't you?
Yeah, but you've known me nearly 15 years.
Mate, I'm worse with birthdays, honestly.
But yeah, we remember yours.
What?
We remember yours.
I know.
I don't remember it.
I'm just terrible with birthdays. Like some stuff I can remember, and some stuff I can't. It's weird. I sometimes remember just the pointless stuff, even from like years ago. And then sometimes I just can't remember what I did the other day.
When's my birthday?
What?
When's my birthday?
Yours is the 24th of October.
No,
It's September.
I'm not.
Oh shit!
20th of October.
20th, yeah, I knew it was round about then.
When's mine?
Yours, do you know what Smith's is?
It's the 27th of August.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
It is August.
It is August.
Is it?
Don't fool.
Don't.
21st of August.
Who?
23rd.
Who?
23rd of August, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Is it?
Don't do this to her.
No, it's genuine. Is it?
Say it with some conviction and I'll let you know.
What are we going for?
I'm saying 23rd of August.
I'm going with that.
Alright, good. So that's my birthday.
Oh. Hello. When's your birthday, Ted?
When's Teb's birthday?
3rd of August.
That's not even Ted this time.
3rd of August.
Oh. I'm older than you. Not to show off or anything. Technically, a dog years.
Well, he is 3
No,
in August.
They do. Dog years of age, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Sevens, aren't they?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, so for every one, it's 7, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
So if
mad.
he's 3, he's 21.
Yeah. I think this wraps it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I got
There you go,
well,
explaining dog age, and you can tell us all happy birthday.
Just
Yeah.
remember every time you speak to Mike Ashton now, just know that he'll remember your face, but he'll remember when you're born.
You won't remember when you're born.
Yeah.
Ever. Alex, thank you for coming on.
That's right. It was nice to be here. And glad
Would you
you
do it
called.
We'll definitely do this again.
Would you ever do it again, though?
I mean, if you love me. I mean, I told you I was going to be a nightmare from the start. I
think,
come out with such profanity.
You have so much energy, we have to get you on for more than one.
Thing is, imagine, right, because like I'm still carrying on because I'm fucking. You know, people have actually come up to me on nights out, right, and they've gone like, Alex, are you on drugs? And I'm like, no. Like, this is just me normal. And like, people on nights out go like, what are you on? I'm like, mate, this is just life. I got bored. I'm just going, wee! Like, that's me. I'm out. But people have actually like asked me like, what drugs are you seriously on? And I'm like, none. Like, nothing. This is just consistently me through. It's just energy all the time. And I think it was because, like, a couple of summers ago, like, this was when we left high school, we were going into college, everyone went into college.
I think
like,
I know what you mean.
all you idiots, I say idiots,
Yeah.
you had it planned out. You all went to college knowing that what you wanted to do with your lives, whereas I just went, I was going to drink Lucasade, like, and just play Guitar Hero for the whole entirety of that summer. And that's all I did. Like, I swear to God, Lucasade, the original stuff,
Yeah.
like before they changed all the sugar in it. What?
Original.
No, it's always original. Jesus. The OG shit. I think that stuff still flows through my veins.
There was literally a corner of his room that was
I remember-
dedicated.
It's like Sean Baldwin's
It was like
Pyramid
a
of
field
Monster.
to Lucasade. What?
Sean Baldwin's Pyramid of Monster
Yeah.
cans.
Well, basically, Smith did the same, but with Lucasade.
Yeah.
How many was it? Like 100 and.
Yeah, I remember this.
19 bottles.
Jesus.
But that wasn't just the small ones, that was the big 1 litre ones. Every day, go to the shop, buy 2 litres of Lucasade, and by the end of the day, I'd be going to the shop just before it shut to get a 3rd litre. No, it's just continuous.
I read a thing the other day. Was a guy he drank that much Monster. I think he had like 3 or 4 cans a day, for over 2 or 3 years or whatever. He bit into an apple and his teeth snapped.
Oh.
How grim is that?
Well, that's what happened to me, except my life just went. My life snapped.
Right.
Silly now.
Alex,
That note.
thank you for coming on.
Yeah, sorry. I'll actually say thank you. Yeah, thank you for having me. I'll definitely be back.
What's the band?
We actually have no band name yet. We have no band. We are currently under the name Untitled, but just know we will be bringing riffs. We'll be bringing mosh. We'll be bringing a mosh chorus. So we'll be saying stuff like. I don't know, say for example there's like a bit like dun 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 and then everyone's going like what is about to happen, and I'm going to say just some really ignorant shit to make people mosh. I'm going to do that, it's going to burp down the mic at people.
And where can people find you on social media
We will
If you're
be.
on that.
Yeah,
if you're on that?
we will be on there eventually. We'll be on Facebook, Instagram. I imagine the lads will sort out Twitter. I'm not the social person. I don't do social media. I'm not a fan of it.
No.
I still wear my tops tucked into my pants because. I'm proper old fashioned. Like if someone comes up to me like, what's your Facebook? What's your Instagram? I'm like, go away.
As soon as
Send me a letter by carrier pigeon. Like I'm that's me. I
as
don't.
soon as you have a name, we'll have to get you back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll
100%.
we'll play a little bit for you, and then I'll.
I'll guess the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And we'll be like, what the fuck is this? It's awful. And I'm like, guys, that's my band.
This is terrible.
Yeah, but yeah, just know that we'll be up on stage. We reckon, hopefully, we've got pretty much got shows booked for like October.
Oh, sick.
We're actually playing like opening 2 shows in October, provided they go through. So we've got a deadline to work to. So hopefully we should pull our fingers out our asses, have everything going there.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then, like I say, there'll be ignorant mosh calls. I'll be telling you that you're all pieces of shit. And then when I get up off stage, I'll say thank you for watching. Yeah.
Cheers, Alex.
Yeah, honestly, thank you very much for having me.